This Reverend Father you people are seeing here now, this father is dead. He was buried today in Nsukka Diocese. But what you should be asking is, what killed this Reverend Father? That is what we are going to look into. So you know what exactly killed this Reverend Father. And then we listen to what Father Bishop Godfrey Ona said today during the Mass of his burial. You get? One problem about living in Nigeria is that you stand the chances of dying before your time if you live in Nigeria. Like, there are so many forces that is against you just to kill you. It's either you are being killed by police, it's either you are being killed by Fulani herdsmen, it's either you are being killed by armed robbers, kidnappers, it's either you are being killed by the arrogance of our government, it's either you are being killed by the food you eat, it's either you are being killed by whatever. The worst is that even in medical sectors, the kind of arrogancy and I don't care attitude that our medical practitioners are exhibiting is becoming so bad that every blessed day people keep on dying because of the nonchalant attitude and arrogance of some, not all, of our medical practitioners. So it is only in our country, Nigeria, that you see people rushing into medical field, not because they have the desire to save life, but because of what? They heard that there is a lot of money in medical field and maybe they are being respected. You see people answering nurses, so arrogant. You see people who are doctors, very, very arrogant. They will see a dying patient, as you are calling them, they won't even listen to you. Their carelessness towards life have rendered so many lives useless. Each and every one of us must have had one person that we've lost because of what? The negligence we see today in our medical sectors. You that is rushing into medical field, you are going into nursing, you are going into becoming a doctor. What is motivating you? Are you being motivated by the amount you hear that these people are earning? Or you are being motivated by your own desire to save life? What is motivating you? We have a lot of stories to tell. But first of all, let us listen to this message of Bishop Ona. Then we come back again and discuss it further.
For your presence, as well as all those others who came from other places. On the board, so now, Gabo, what we thought was not possible, that's always what happens when one of us dies, has happened. I thank Father Eugene also for his reflection, for his homily. And one thing he said, I want to underline with an extension. When he said, when death comes knocking, there is not much else we can do.
Just listen.
But
especially if you're a medical practitioner.
Our Lord Jesus Christ said that the Son of Man has been destined to suffer and to die. But woe to that person through whom he will be betrayed.
Woe.
Why I'm saying this, yes, death comes knocking. Yes, there's not much we can do. But be careful that it is not through your own carelessness or negligence that somebody loses his life or her life. I have to say this because I have observed in recent times that lives which from human perspective would have been saved are lost through the negligence and carelessness of health workers, doctors and nurses, and other personnel of our hospitals, private, public, mission hospitals. And I'm using this opportunity to plead with all. Medicine is a science not only of the head, but also of the heart. If your desire and intention is not primarily to save life, and to provide care and cure when life can no longer be saved, If it is primarily to make money, then look for another job.
Simple.
Leave the hospital environment, whether you are a medical doctor or a cleaner, because I have lost too many people close to me in recent times because of negligence of medical personnel. I don't want to underline that further, but I also want all of us to be careful with our health. And the relatives, when you go to hospitals and find that medical doctors and personnel are not doing what they should do, raise alarm early.
Raise alarm.
Don't trust a friend, government. Raise alarm early, because you may be extending a life that is about to be cut short. So please, that is one point Father Eugene made, and I accept that, but with this proviso. Furthermore, it was the 17th century British poet and clergyman John Donne, in his Meditation 17, the poem No Man is an Island, who said that the death of any man diminishes me. The death of Father Joseph Okwo has diminished many of us in very special ways. Anytime, especially a friend dies, one thing that happens to you is that you realize that some words, jokes, and expressions may never be used by you again, because the only person who would understand them is no longer there. And that is how the death of a friend diminishes all of us. And I thank God for the gift of the friendship of Father Okwo. I won't go into a long story because it is too long, from the junior seminary until he died. But I want to tell you one thing he did.
So now, let's stop here. What killed Father Okwo? Father Okwo was having tooth pain, normal teeth pain. You get? He was very, very strong. He went to dental clinic. They said that they have to remove the teeth. Father Okwo agreed, people should remove the teeth. That is how a dental doctor removed these teeth. These teeth break, remain inside the, is it gum or what are they calling it? Without you being doctor, knowing that, see, you didn't do this thing well, or you left this man went back home. The pain became worse. The man was surprised. How can this thing is no longer normal, because at least if you remove teeth, there should be pain. But lasting for so long like this is no longer normal. As this thing became so serious, weighing the man down, he had to go to hospital, and it happened that the teeth still remain inside his gum. Then they started saying that they need to operate inside of that gum to remove that teeth. This was how this father died. Somebody who was very, very hale and hearty. Is it how you will say it? You get? But because of unprofessionalism of our medical practitioners, not just dental, this is how it is in our hospitals. I even read the news. I even read somebody who is my friend on Facebook who said something today about somebody they lost yesterday. It is still because of negligence. Personally, I also lost my dad because of negligence. You get? My dad was needing blood, so the doctor said we should bring blood in a Bishop Godfrey Ona. You get? The nurse that's supposed to check my blood, I was begging this person, do this thing fast, and so we can rush this blood to the doctor, so that they can give my dad this blood, so that my dad will not die. This girl was busy discussing with her colleagues. I was begging. This girl shunned me that I should not disturb her. That if my dad dies, am I the first person that the dad died? That was the question. I was shattered. This is what a nurse told me when my dad is about to die. You get? So after delaying and everything, she now took my blood. Then they gave my dad the blood. The last drop of that blood that entered my dad's this thing, my dad died. You get? So as I am, I can't forget that girl that did that stuff. I have another friend that I was discussing with about last 2 weeks. She lost her mom in one of the hospitals in Enugu. What was the problem? The mom was behaving somehow. The mom was very strong. They took the mom to hospital. These people keep on delaying. For how many days? You people cannot even tell the people, say, this is what your mom is suffering. They don't even know that the doctor they kept there was one of those people who are there for their housemanship. 4 good days in the hospital, they didn't tell them anything, that this is what is happening, and they kept asking until when the woman was already dying, they just put oxygen and asked them to go to another hospital. And on their way to another hospital, the woman died. You that is rushing to go into nursing or doctor, what is motivating you? Do you have the passion to save life, or you just have passion for the money? How do you feel that people lose their precious life under your care? How do you feel that patients are begging you, please come and treat us, come and see what is wrong, but you don't even feel like these people are living things? You get? This cannot happen abroad. I'm not saying that people cannot lose their life in hospitals abroad, but this kind of nonchalant attitude, this kind of recklessness, you can't find it in a civilized country. And the most funny part of this is that all these our medical practitioners that does this nonsense in Nigeria, if they have opportunity now to go abroad and practice, you see them behave like human beings. But coming to your own country, you treat patients like they are nothing. You abandon patients. You see somebody who is about to die, who is dying, who just need medical attention instantly to survive. But you won't even do like say this person is a human being. It is very, very bad. If you are a medical practitioner, you know that you are not ready and you are not committed in saving life. Resign. And if you are one anticipating to become one of the medical practitioners, and you know that your drive is not because you want to save life, please look for another field and go there. We have a lot of these nonsense medical practitioners. Don't add to them. You get? We appreciate those who are very, very committed in saving life, because there are still some of them who have that human sympathy in their hearts, who takes life so serious and who try all their best to see that patients get the appropriate attention they need. Kudos to them. But those of you arrogant, resign or change career now. Thank you.